Have you ever pondered how financial intelligence relates to true wisdom? Well, let's embark on a journey to connect the dots. We live in a world where finance governs almost every aspect of our lives, from the food on our table, the clothes on our back, to the roof over our heads. Finance plays a crucial role. But have you ever thought about how wisdom intertwines with finance? This brings us to the Book of Proverbs, a treasure trove of wisdom, especially when it comes to financial wisdom. Proverbs is a book that's not only rich in wisdom but also offers us insights on how to manage our resources wisely. It doesn't merely provide knowledge, oh no, it goes a step further. It teaches us how to understand and apply that knowledge in our everyday life, particularly in managing our finances. But what exactly is wisdom? Wisdom isn't just about gathering information or knowing facts. It's more than that. It's about understanding. It's about discernment. It's about making the right decisions when faced with various situations. And when it comes to finances, wisdom is the ability to use our resources effectively and efficiently, to not only meet our needs, but also to benefit others. Now let's talk about financial wisdom. Financial wisdom is not just about making money or amassing wealth. It's about understanding the value of money, knowing how to save, spend, and invest wisely. It's about recognizing that every financial decision we make today impacts our future. There's a saying in Proverbs that goes, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." This proverbial wisdom is as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. It's teaching us the importance of saving and planning for the future instead of squandering our resources. So, as we delve into the Book of Proverbs, we'll unearth some timeless financial wisdom. Let's buckle up and prepare ourselves for this enlightening journey into the intersection of finance and wisdom. Remember, wisdom is not just about knowledge, it's about understanding and applying that knowledge, especially when it comes to finance. What does the Book of Proverbs teach us about wealth and righteousness? This question invites us into a realm where finance meets virtue, a place where prosperity intertwines with integrity. The Book of Proverbs, a treasure trove of wisdom, offers us a profound insight in chapter 13, verse 11. It states, "Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase." Let's break this down to understand its deep implications. The first part of the verse, "Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished," is a powerful reminder of the fleeting nature of ill-gotten wealth. Vanity here represents shortcuts, fraudulent practices, and dishonest means that people might use to accumulate wealth. The scripture warns us that such wealth is unstable and will eventually diminish. It's like building a house on a shaky foundation. It may stand tall for a while, but it won't withstand the test of time. The second part of the verse, "But he that gathereth by labor shall increase," provides a contrasting perspective. It emphasizes the value and dignity of hard work. The term labor here is not just about physical toil. It represents diligence, perseverance, honesty, and ethical conduct in our pursuits. Such wealth earned through righteous means is set to increase. It's like planting a tree. It may take time to grow, but once it does, it provides shade and fruit for many years to come. This verse, then, is a divine endorsement of the principle of hard work and integrity in our financial dealings. It's a call to shun quick riches, to avoid the path of dishonest gain, and to embrace the journey of diligent, honest labor. The wisdom of Proverbs is timeless and universal. It's applicable to our personal finances, our business dealings, and even our national economies. It's a compass that can guide us in our quest for financial success, steering us away from the pitfalls of vanity and toward the rewards of righteousness. Wealth earned through hard work and honesty, then, has a divine blessing. This is the financial wisdom we glean from the Book of Proverbs. It's a wisdom that enriches not just our wallets, but also our character and our life. Did you know that generosity is a key aspect of financial wisdom? This profound truth stems from the Book of Proverbs, an ancient treasure trove of wisdom that has been guiding people for centuries. Let's take a closer look at Proverbs 11, verse 24. It says, "One gives freely, yet grows all the richer. Another withholds what he should give, and only suffers want." This verse beautifully encapsulates the paradox of generosity. It's a concept that may seem counterintuitive at first glance, especially in a world that often values accumulation and hoarding. So how does this work? How does one grow richer by giving freely? Well, it's about understanding that true richness isn't just about the amount in your bank account. It's about the richness of your spirit, the joy of giving, and the satisfaction of making a difference. When you give, you're not just transferring money from your account to someone else's. You're sharing a piece of your heart. You're saying, I care about you, I value you. And that, dear friends, is a priceless sentiment that money can't buy. It's a spiritual richness that fills your soul and brightens your spirit. Now let's consider the second half of the verse. It talks about the one who withholds what he should give and only suffers want. It's a stark contrast to the joy of giving. The one who withholds is like a reservoir with no outlet. The water stagnates, becomes stale, and eventually it's no good to anyone, not even to the reservoir itself. In the same way, when we withhold what we should give, we stagnate. We miss out on the joy of giving, the blessings it brings, and the opportunities for growth. We may have more in our bank account, but we suffer a spiritual poverty that leaves us wanting. So the next time you find yourself in a position to give, remember Proverbs 11, verse 24. Embrace the paradox of generosity. Give freely and watch as you grow richer in ways you never imagined. True richness comes from a generous spirit, not just a full bank account. How does the Book of Proverbs guide us in planning and saving for the future? This query brings us to the heart of our fourth scene, where we delve into the wisdom of planning and saving. Proverbs 21:20 reads, "There is precious treasure and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man swallows it up." This speaks volumes about the importance of planning and saving for future needs. Let's break it down. The proverb begins by highlighting the existence of precious treasure and oil in the dwelling of the wise. The precious treasure represents resources or wealth, while oil often symbolizes abundance or sustenance in biblical context. It's not by chance that these resources are found in the dwelling of the wise. It's a result of careful planning and diligent saving. On the other hand, the proverb warns us about the foolish man who swallows it up. This figure symbolizes individuals who spend their resources impulsively, without considering their future needs. They consume their wealth quickly, without setting anything aside for the days to come. The consequence? When the future arrives, they find their hands empty and their dwellings devoid of treasure and oil. The lesson here is clear. Planning and saving are not optional. They are essential practices for those who seek wisdom. Planning involves thoughtful consideration of our future needs and goals. It requires us to anticipate potential challenges and prepare for them in advance. Saving, on the other hand, is the act of setting aside a portion of our resources today for future use. It's about resisting the temptation to consume all we have now and ensuring we have something saved for the future. The Book of Proverbs encourages us to be like the wise individual who treasures up resources for future needs, rather than the foolish one who squanders everything in the present. This wisdom is not just about financial security. It's about the peace of mind that comes from knowing we are prepared for whatever lies ahead. Wisdom, therefore, dictates that we plan for our future and save diligently. Why is seeking counsel considered wise in financial matters? You may have wondered. Well, let's take a moment to dive into the Book of Proverbs, specifically Proverbs 15, verse 22. Without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed. This proverb, in its timeless wisdom, encapsulates the importance of seeking advice, particularly when it comes to our financial matters. You see, nobody knows everything. We all have blind spots, areas where our knowledge and understanding fall short, and that's perfectly okay. It's part of being human. But when it comes to our finances, these gaps in our understanding can lead to costly mistakes. That's where seeking counsel comes in. By reaching out to knowledgeable and trusted sources, we can fill in these knowledge gaps. We can turn to trusted friends, family members, or professionals who have a deep understanding of finance. They can provide us with their perspective, their insights, their wisdom. They can help us see things we might have missed, consider factors we might have overlooked, and ultimately make better, more informed decisions. When we seek counsel, we're not just asking for advice. We're inviting others to contribute their knowledge and experience to our plans. We're acknowledging that we don't have all the answers, and we're open to learning from others. And that, my friends, is a sign of true wisdom. But remember, not all advice is good advice. It's crucial to seek counsel from those who are knowledgeable, those who have demonstrated wisdom in their own financial affairs. And of course, it's always essential to pray for discernment and wisdom in handling the advice we receive. Seeking counsel, then, is a wise move for our financial success. It's a principle woven into the fabric of the Book of Proverbs, and a practice that can lead to prosperity and peace in our financial lives. So let's embrace the wisdom of seeking counsel as we navigate our financial journeys.